Hey, what's up, YouTubers? It's me, LaSharonay. I had posted a video prior about my CA Couture hair Filipino tight curly that I had got in, which was actually yesterday on the 30th of March. And today, on the 31st, I put it in last night, or rather early this morning. And I colored it like I said I was going to color it. Let me see that. But I know I showed you guys how the hair looked. Now this is how the hair looks. I combed it out. And I'm going to tell you this. I wasn't expecting this. Like, according to, like, how it looked like. Hell, even how it looked before when I first showed you the first look of it. Like, I'm thinking that's how my hair is going to be. Like, it's curls. But you know what this gives me? It gives me, like the Mongolian hair that I had. If you actually watch my videos, I posted a video about my Mongolian hair that I had got from B&A or B&L Couture hair, which was horrible. And this is kind of what that gives me. But only thing is, it's not as thick as the other hair. The ends are so dry. They were dry. I meant to mention that as another con in the previous video, that the ends are so dry. But when I washed it after I colored it and everything, I co-washed it with this conditioner, which I don't have handy. I know y'all like to actually see products, because I'm just making this real quick as I step out the door. And it made it better once it air dried or whatever. I put it on a hanger and I let it air dry in front of my fan. And it was cool. So I was like, okay. So today, this is how it looks. Like, I wet it and I combed it out. And this is what it gives me. Like, low key, what is this? Like, this is not what I was expecting. Like, for real, I don't even know how to explain how this hair feels. Like, it doesn't even feel like hair to me. Like, it just feels like, I don't know. Like, I don't even want to say packaged hair, because I think packaged hair feels a little better than this. Like, it's, don't get me wrong, it's not super duper bad. Don't get me wrong. It does shed. Like, it sheds. Like, I'll just go like this and I'll have strands in my hair. Like, I didn't put my fingers through the hair this time, but I'll have strands in my hair. I mean, in my hand. And I don't know. So I wet it to see if I can get that curl back. Like, just wet it. But I think where I went wrong is I wet it and then I combed through it as I was wetting it, which, you know, breaks up the curls. But I'm not used to that because my other Filipino hair, the hair is like, so it's heavy and you can tell that it's a thicker, coarse hair. And in the previous video, I showed you that the hair on the track was super thin. And mind you, these are the full 2 bundles. Now, I like the fact that these are the full 2 bundles. I didn't leave any hair out on the side, excuse my baldness. I left a little in the back, but, you know, that's just because I don't want that. I don't like that tension pulling while it's in the braid while I'm weaving. It's big, it's light, it's nice for only being 2 bundles. I did a whole full head. And when I did a full head, I had like a strip piece. I just took the pieces that I had left and just filled it in where I needed to fill in. So I ended up using the whole 2 bundles, which isn't bad at all. The way it was sitting like this. I felt like Cousin It when I brushed it out. So, I did a graduated cut, like I brushed it off forward in a ponytail, and I just took about 2 inches and I cut down. And it kind of gave me a shape, and then I just went in with my razor and kind of tweaked the rest. But it still low-key looks a hot mess. Like, I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I should wash it, see if I can get that curl back. I was thinking about 2-strand twisting it. Like, this is really, like, not what I was expecting. Like, I was expecting, like, ringlets or curls, like, just ringlets. And when you saw it in the previous video, if you saw, the hair had ringlets, but it was, like, at the bottom only. And I think, and that's where the most of the dryness was at the bottom. I don't know. This just doesn't, it doesn't feel like, it really doesn't feel like hair to me. So what I'm going to do, while I have you guys here, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can flat iron it. Like, I want to see if it's possible that I can flat iron it. I know that it's, because it was steam process, that there is a probability that I'll lose my curl, and maybe that might be the best thing. I'm not sure. I'm gonna use some heat protectant. Just comb it out a little bit. I'm gonna use a little bit of heat protectant, which is not working for me right now. Of course, it's not working. Right. Anyway, so I'm just gonna see if I can flat iron this and see if it'll lay. And I don't have any product in my hair. When I wet it, I just wet it, use like a regular spray bottle or whatever to wet it. So let's see. You guys can see that. I can put my hands in here. Let me try this side because this side is closer to the camera. And my lighting is horrible. I don't know. It depends on like if I move forward, it'll lighten up. If I move back, it'll darken. Stuff. Don't you hate when your pump stop working? Gosh, jeez. I really didn't want to go over 5 minutes through the video, but I see I have entered into about to be 7 minutes zone. And I sure as hell don't want to make it 8. Now, I like it straight. It has luster when it's straight. I have no luster when it's in this stage. So, maybe when I get back from my errands later tonight, I'll go ahead and flatten the whole head and then send another video on YouTube. So, until then, you guys, I'm like a wild woman. A straight wild woman. I feel like Bushman. But yeah, until then, you guys, I'll be back to give you an update, okay? And always remember, Jesus is real.